Right, we're in Central Station in Glasgow in the ScotRail train simulator. Ewan, what are we doing here?
We're driving a train. It's a
train.
boyhood dream of mine. So excited.
I can't believe this. George McBride come in to speak to us.
Hi, dear
George,
Kat.
what is this all about? I just got the call saying you have to be at Central Station, you're driving a train today. What is happening?
Well, basically today's about giving you the opportunity of a lifetime dream is to drive a 170 train, and you're going to get a chance to drive the train economically. So we have certain techniques that drivers have to use to drive the train in an economical manner. So you're going to get a chance to do that today.
So I'm assuming it's a simulator, you're not letting Ewan loose in the public. That's just not happening.
Absolutely no. It's pretty much a controlled environment. It's very safe, and once you've been given instructions on it, I'm sure you'll handle the situation very well.
What?
Now, I'm very good on the PlayStation 3, so have I got a better chance of doing well in this particular challenge against Kat?
I wouldn't say so, no. It's completely different from a PlayStation. First of all, it's a full in-cab motion simulator, so you'll notice a complete difference. You're not sat in front of a computer screen. You're actually inside a real cab. So,
is this a cab that would be on the rails across Scotland right now?
Yes, it replicates a real train.
Everything.
Yes,
the noise, the sound,
and
the bumps, the lot.
In its entirety. It's got audio as well, and it's got peripheral vision.
Oh,
It's
you
got
did,
vision as
sir!
well.
Awesome.
And I'm assuming, unlike his Xbox, that we're not going to do this in our pyjamas eating Doritos.
No, I assume that you all have uniforms if you want to play the role.
What, train driver uniforms?
Yes.
I'm game, you?
As long as I've got a name badge, I'm happy.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, we can do it with just a name badge. It's no problem at all.
Now, what is eco driving? Is that like cut price fuel, or do you turn the engine off when you go down hills like cars? How does that work?
Well, basically, it's a technique. It's just an awareness technique whereby drivers can use gradients to best advantage, for example, and they can shut off at certain points and allow the train to coast and save energy, whether it be electricity or fuel, as in diesel.
Now, George, you've told us we're going head to head. What is the actual challenge then? How do we get challenged in this?
Well, the challenge is you'll be driving over a route, quite a short route, so it'll be a mini express train that you'll be driving. You'll be basically calling it 2 station stops over the length of the journey. And
Picking up passengers?
Yes, you'll be opening and closing the doors. You'll be responsible for opening and closing the doors safely at each of the platforms.
How's it scored then? How do we know who wins?
It's computerised.
Right.
The computer itself will work out how economical you've been driving. It will gauge how you've been powering and how long you've been coasting, and that will generate a score at the end. So the less energy that you use, the better.
Okay, and how long have you been working in the train industry, George?
I've been there now just about 32 years.
32 years. In your learned opinion, looking at your specimens in front of you, who do you think is going to pass out as the best train driver?
Well, Ewan's making sort of strange signs at me, and you're fluttering your eyelids.
Got to try something.
I remain undecided.
No, you're going to put a bet on. You're at the bookies.
Yep.
Ewan or Kat, Ewan or Kat.
You're
I mean,
putting
there's
me on
not
the
much
spot
between
here,
us.
guys.
Who's your money on?
It's going to be close.
Oh, non-committal.
Right, well, let's go and learn the basics then.
Okay.
George, take us away. Okay, so we've watched George do the train simulator for about 2.5 minutes, and Ewan's decided that he doesn't want a practice run. He doesn't want to know how to work the buttons because it looks dead easy. And it turns out that we're about to do a simulator without having any instruction whatsoever.
I would rather just take the plunge and see how it goes. Let's see how skilled we really are and how much training we actually need. I'm confident in my own ability. Are you confident in your ability?
No, I don't even know how the pedals work. I don't even know how the pedals work.
Bring it on.
Let's go. These train drivers take at least 80 hours before they can do this, and Ewan's had 2.5 minutes of watching George. Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Let's give it a go.
I'm a real winner.
Once we're up to about 3 miles per hour, you can move it right back, all the way back, nice and gently, all the way back towards yourself. That's showing full power, all the way back. That's fine. So the maximum speed on this particular track is 60 miles per hour. Because you're on a downhill gradient, you can use the gradients to best advantage.
And anything between 50 and 60 miles an hour?
Yeah, about 55, you can shut off to the midway position, and that'll be you coasting.
Get out, you! I'm going about just dropping below 55 miles an hour, that okay?
That's okay, yep, plenty of time, no problem at all.
And it's just round this corner of the train station at some point.
You've got a little bit to go yet.
Right, okay.
I'll let you know your braking point. You're okay for time as well?
We're going to get there in time for that station?
Yep, you'll get there in plenty of time. Now a good braking point for your next station stop, Ewen, is the next overbridge. Once you come around this left-hand bend, you'll see an overbridge. So if you just move the controller to the midway position so that you're coasting.
Yeah.
And what you want to do is to start braking just before the bridge. So you'll be moving that handle forward towards the windscreen to begin braking. And you'll notice your speed gradually coming down. So you get plenty of time. You can move it back to the midway position and coast again. Once you come around the bend, you'll clearly see your station.
Am I hitting it on time?
Yep. Plenty of time and a good approach. Perfect. Move it back to the midway position and coast now. That's it.
And is it?
That's fine.
Is that a 3-carriage train,
It's
is
a
it?
3-carriage train, yep. Your stopping point, you'll see a board on the platform, a number 3 number board,
Yeah.
just past the footbridge. Just let it coast at that unit. That's it, just let it coast at that. Now if you look to your left, just as you pass the bridge, you'll see that board, the 234 board.
Yeah.
You want to be stopping there with your cab level with that, approximately. Coming down nicely, that's fine. Yep, brilliant. That's perfect. Now just to rest your leg, what you can do is you can move the direction switch to the neutral position. You can rest your leg. Now you're responsible for operating the doors, so we must look to make sure we open the doors from the right side. This is that. And if you look at the monitors, you'll see your passengers getting on and off. That's it. Just about 3 to 4 miles an hour, you can move it all the way back. That's it, all the way back. Perfect. And you gradually power up. Again up to about the 55 mark and coast.
And are we flying through this next station?
You are, yes, absolutely, you are. Missing the next station and stopping at Atrium West. I'll let you know when you're coming up to that. Pretty much a slight downhill gradient on approach.
Bit foggy. No, not foggy, it's a bit overcast.
Yeah, a bit overcast.
Not much wind.
We have our senior adjudicator here, Malcolm. You've been looking at all the stats on the computers. How has he done?
He seems to have done quite well. 60.8 is the amount of energy used.
Oh no!
George, what was he like on speed control?
On speed control?
Yeah, was he a bit fast occasionally?
I think he was within the guidelines. He was creeping up now and again.
Creeping up?
Creeping up
Aye,
slightly,
okay.
yes.
Do you think he has the, you know, he looks like he might be
George,
a wee bit too fast?
I have potential.
Everybody's got potential.
Can I fulfill it?
It just depends how long it would take to develop fully that potential.
How many years do you have left, Malcolm?
I think we'll be okay. Give him another week and he'll be fine.
Okay, so are you going to wait to the end to tell us our exact scores then?
Yeah, well, we've done Ewen's, so we just got to do yours now.
Okay, but generally he was pretty good.
Aye, pretty good, yeah. First timer?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
not bad.
How did you feel?
I loved it. Very excited. I was very considerate for the children and mums and dads that were on the platform that we didn't stop at. So I kind of pulled back on the power so as not to scare the children going through it too quickly. So for that I should get an extra point.
I'd love to give you an extra point. The problem is the passengers at the following stations are all looking at their watch going, why was he so late?
I wasn't late though. I was only, what, 37 seconds late? I had to get there within 10 minutes?
Yeah, they're about 35 seconds late, something like that.
That's fine, 35 seconds.
How much do we have to add on, George?
30 points.
30.
100 points.
I think it's about, well, it's 1k for every 10 seconds.
So it's
I think
15.
It's 3k.
Okay. So that's 63.8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cat, you've got passengers that are waiting. Get on with it, honey.
Right, that's it. Cancel that. We'll key in your number here.
Whatever you do not press that big yellow button on your right.
So that's us
Be
basically ready
ejected
to
to
go.
the seat.
So your station duties are complete, and to get the train moving, what you want to do is to move the direction switch to this forward position, just one notch, that's it. And then move the handle back towards you, that'll be you powering.
What
Yeah.
number?
Number 2, so a couple of clicks, takes a wee bit of getting used to it, a couple of clicks. Once it starts moving, round about 3 mile an hour, you can move it all the way back. That's it, all the way back. And that's your full power.
George, hands off the controls, let the lady get on with it. Thank you, I'm watching you.
Who gave him access to this cabin?
So the maximum speed over this section of track is 60, so we're on a downhill gradient, so we use the gradient to best advantage, so I would suggest up to 55.
It's an economy train, be careful with your speed.
Up to 55, and then you can move it back to the midway position of the handle. So that off position,
Yep.
that'll be the new coastal.
Right, so 45.
I try to discover
Get rid of
a
these.
little something to make me sweeter. Oh baby, refrain from breaking my
I'm
heart.
trying to do a simulated train test and Ewen is singing Erasure over the tannoy, which is not fair.
That's perfect.
That sounded quite scary.
That's good.
That's me cruising now, I'm enjoying this.
If you hear a beeping sound, just lift your foot completely off the pedal and
Yep.
straight back down.
Okay.
So we don't need to worry about this first station, we're not stopping there anyway, so this is main express anyway.
I don't have to slow down going through it.
Everybody gotta do a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion like you need to.
George, can you make him go away?
I'm trying my best, but it's not working. Right, yeah, lift your foot right up and down. Perfect.
That's just telling the train that I'm alive and I'm
Yes.
here and still in control.
The vigilance is up.
Only just you made that. Watching the computer screens, you're so lucky George was there.
Right, I'm not a very fast driver. I feel like I'm going quite fast and I know I'm just sitting in a simulator. What's the 60 miles an hour I'm scooting at?
Yes, yes. It's not like in a car where you feel,
No,
you
it's
feel
smooth
the,
though,
you
isn't
feel
it?
the speed.
Very smooth.
It's difficult to appreciate the speed of the train. So there's a whistle board there, Kat, so move that back one little bit.
Oh, that's a good one.
So that's a level crossing.
Yep. No cars on it, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's it. Make sure the crossing is clear. We're okay here. Good speed.
Hello, passengers. It's quite intense, isn't it? You do feel yourself concentrating quite a
Yes,
lot.
yes. That's it, foot up back down. Yeah, you've got to keep your wits about you all the time.
Do most train drivers do the same route all the time, so it's like a familiarity thing?
It varies depending on which depot they're at. The routes are quite varied.
That's a wee W.
Yeah,
so
there you
that-
go. Foot up, back down again.
Okay.
So you're
So
okay.
It's going to be won and lost, isn't it, in the final station?
So you're fine, yeah. You're okay. 50 miles per hour, that's good. So if you just move the brake just a little bit towards the windscreen, just a little bit. That's fine. And then you'll see your speed dropping off. And then you should see your next station stop coming into view now, can't you? Just at the bridge.
Oh, it's a wee bit foggy looking.
Yeah, it's a little
Should I
bit
slow down a wee
misty.
bit more now?
Yeah, not too bad there. Yeah, not too bad there. A little bit towards the windscreen. That's fine. and back towards the midway position again. A little bit more. That's it, she coasting again. And your 3-car marker board this time is at the end of the station canopy.
Right at the end of the canopy?
Yeah, you'll see it once you come up towards the end of the station canopy on the left hand side on the platform. Just move it towards the windscreen, just a little bit. Speed coming down nicely.
Oh, no, he's put the fog on! That's not fair!
Down, you can't even see
The
the
shocking weather system has just
Move
struck.
it back again.
Air trail west.
Oh no!
Let's keep it coming, Kat, keep it coming. You've got to move right up to that freeboard.
I know, I'm going slowly, but I've now. Oh, I can't.
He's blanked it out, just keep it going, we'll make a judgment. There's your freeboard coming up now.
That's the shocking weather system's just struck. It's snowing.
Oh,
It's snowing.
perfect! And that's in snow and fog. You find out. Right.
With the penalty, so how many?
Well,
10:35 they took.
I had
Right.
snow and ice and fog.
there is no penalty because she's within the guidelines.
Alright.
It's 45 and 30 seconds, so she's actually 25 seconds early. There's only penalties if you're late.
The scores on the doors.
Yes. Right, hold on, Malcolm, we need a drum roll. Thank you. Now.
Ewen 63.8 kilowatts.
Yep.
Cat 45 kilowatts dead.
45.
Yep.
So that means I've won.
You've won
By quite a bit.
by a long shot.
Yes!